everyone, so today's video is another tutorial. I wanted to do something that was fun, but yet also keep it very easy to recreate and also easy for the majority of people to wear. Now I know when you see holiday tutorials here on YouTube or you find pictures online, you know, some holiday looks can be really dramatic and very over the top and beautiful, but honestly the practicality of it, whether or not every person out there is going to wear something like that, it's not going to be for everyone. So what I wanted to do, or what I hope I accomplished with this video, is showing you guys how to do an easy holiday look. I chose to use like blush nude colors, mauve tones, pinks, some purples, just because I haven't worn pinks and purples in a really long time. So I wanted to wear color. I didn't want it to be a very basic neutral look that would be considered everyday. I wanted to do something with a little color and then add a little bit of a glow, which is what you see primarily on my lid, and I'm using two new holiday palettes. So the first palette is the Anastasia Self-Made, which I've already posted a tutorial using this. These are the two palettes of eyeshadow that I currently have out at the moment. Everything else is put away because we're moving, so I'm really limited to just these two products that I'm going to show you. But I'm using this really beautiful deep purple on the lower lash line. It's a really pretty jewel tone purple. It's very intense, but I feel like the way that I wore it on the lower lash line makes it so that it's very everyday if you wanted to, or very easy and soft for a holiday look. I didn't put any eyeliner in my waterline, and I feel like that sort of helps balance things out a bit. And then I use this color here called Pink Champagne, which is a very metallic pinky color, and when you look at it you're like, oh my gosh, that is going to be straight up liquid metal on the eye. And it is if you dampen your brush. I use the primer water from Smashbox to do that, but I definitely wanted to do that sort of foiled, if you will. And again, keeping it really simple. I didn't put any false eyelashes on either, so no eyeliner in the lower waterline, no falsies. That sort of makes it a little bit more, I don't know, easy to do. And then I busted out this other palette, the NYX Butt Naked Underneath It All, just to create this really easy, I don't know, holiday look. I think I like it. Kept it pretty simple with everything on the face, lots of kind of glowy highlight and easy lips. So I hope that you guys enjoy this type of video. If you want to see how to recreate this entire look, then keep watching and I'll show you exactly how to do it.
Alright, to start this look off, I'm going to take the lightest color in this palette, which is a soft creamy color, and I'm applying that all over the lid with a Mikasa Beauty brush, which I actually do have a video review and demo on my top 3 picks, which I will link down below, and I talk about this brush in that video. It's awesome. Enjoy using it for a lot of things, actually. It's a really good multi-purpose brush. So I'm applying a little bit of this all over the lid before applying any other shadows, just so that nothing clings to my primer. Then I'm going to take this sort of mauve brownish color with the same brush, and I'm going to be applying this to my crease. And I'm doing circular motions just to apply and buff at the same time. And I feel like this brush does it all for me. It's less work on my end. Just check out that video if you're interested in this brush. I actually really like the pigmentation of this palette. I was kind of skeptical at first, but it's really pigmented, as you can see, and it blends out really nicely. Then I'm going to go in with this soft kind of blush pinky color with the same brush, and I'm just going to go right over that just to kind of soften everything and just sort of blend out any harsh lines. If you have any, this sort of step works really well. Take a similar tone or something lighter just to kind of buff out the edges, and both of them have that pinky undertone, so it works. Then I'm going to take a clean brush. I believe this is the Sigma, something from Sigma, to clean around my edges. Then with this darker brown color, I'm going to use a pencil brush to apply it to my lower lash line. And you guys know I'm a big fan of using pencil brushes for this step, just because I like it nice and smoky, and I do prefer it to be a little bit on the thicker side, just because that's what I like. But you can opt out of this step if you don't want anything super intense or as dark as this color, because it is very pigmented. Alright, so now we're going in with the deep purple from the Anastasia Self-Made palette. This is a beautiful, beautiful purple. Using the same pencil brush, I'm going to smudge this and smoke it out right over that dark brown. And this color does have a shimmery finish to it. It's such a beautiful jewel tone color. It's perfect for brown eyes because it intensifies the brown and makes them stand out. It's a great color, and I'm really pleased with the pigmentation. It is awesome. I love that. And it actually is a very easy to work with color as far as applying and blending. So what I'm doing here is just applying it to the lower lash line, pretty much all the way into my inner corner, leaving a little bit of space because I'm going to go in with a cream color, this one right here, which has a soft kind of sheen to it, and I'm using a pencil brush to apply that as my inner corner highlight. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to take this soft kind of light blush pink color, and I'm mixing two of them. They look very similar, and they are kind of in the palette and also on camera here, but I'm going to just add a little bit more of this color. I feel like I just wanted to kind of soften things out a bit, but I mean, obviously you don't really have to do all that, but I wanted to, just because I wanted to add a little bit more color, more of that pinky sort of mauve-y tone that I was going for. So you can, again, skip it. You can put something a little bit more pink, something more mauve in the crease if you wanted to, but I really like this color. And then again, cleaning my edges as I go. You guys know the drill. And going back in with that soft, light, dusty pink color. And that's going to go all over the lid. I'm applying that with a Mikasa Beauty eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go over this here in a minute with another color, but I wanted to put down a light base. So that's what I did first. And then I'm going to take the color Pink Champagne from the Anastasia Self-Made palette. And this one, I feel like it works best if you dampen your brush with Fix Plus. I'm going to use the Smashbox Primer Water here for this step. Or even, heck, if all you had was water, I guess that would work. Because this color on its own isn't as pigmented as I'd prefer. It's kind of like flaky and it goes all over the place. But when you wet your brush, as you can see, it definitely looks very foiled, very metallic. It glows, it sparkles, it's so beautiful. And I feel like if you're going to use that shade, it's best to dampen the brush. And so as you can see here, I'm just applying it right over that light dusty pink color all over the lid, staying below the crease. Going back to the lower lash line, again, I'm going to take that sort of dusty light pink on the pencil brush, and I'm going to soften the edges under the purple, just because I like it to look very soft and very diffused. I don't want it to be such a harsh line of purple, and it does make a big difference if you just take a second to do that last little step. I feel like it really does complete the look. And then we are moving on. I'm going to take this color here. This is like a mauve brown with the dark brown that I used initially on the lower lash line on that same pencil brush. And I'm just going to start deepening the outer V of the eye just to create a little bit of depth and some richness to the look. And again, this is totally optional. I just went as dark as I wanted to. You could go either way. You could go super dark with it. You can go very light and, you know, or skip it altogether. But I just felt like it looked better when I added just a little bit of color. See, I'm using that pencil brush for a lot of things for this look. I'm telling you, a pencil brush is a must-have in your brush collection. And then, of course, to finish off any look, we have to use some eyeliner, using this one from Lancome, and then the Stila Stay All Day. I think this is a waterproof liquid liner. It is in the shade black, and I'm going for a cat eye, just because I wanted to be a little fancy. And I think it looks good too with the little cat eye. I just think it just looks a lot more sultry. But this is a complete look with mascara. I will have everything listed below, as I said before. But we are moving on to the face. I'm taking a bronzer by NYX. It's the duo that came in one of their travel sets that I shared in my latest haul video. So I'm taking the bronzer side with a Mikasa Beauty brush, and I'm going to slowly start to add a little bit of warmth to the skin because I'm looking a little flat here with my foundation, which is, by the way, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and I wear shade number 125. So, yes, I'm wearing some bronzer just because I wanted to just enhance my complexion, and I really like this color, this bronzer. It has a subtle kind of sheen to it, but it doesn't really transfer that way onto the skin, so that's why I'm using it. Normally I would go for more of a matte bronzer, but this one is really nice. I like the shade and the finish of it. Then moving on to some blush. I believe I'm using one of the peachy colors from the palette, the NYX one that I was using for the eyes. I like the pigmentation on those. I think it's really great for, I think, right around 25 bucks. You get that whole thing. It's really nice. And then I'm going to mix the champagne and that kind of goldish pearl highlight to highlight my face. And I'm just applying as much as I want. You apply as much or as little as you like. But Again, it's the holidays, so why not? And I feel like this completes the look.
Is the completed look. I had a really fun time doing this because this is actually something that I would wear out, and this is definitely something that I would wear to a holiday party, a holiday dinner. And I know it's kind of early to be posting these types of videos, but I wanted to make sure that I get it up in time before the actual holidays hit, just because, you know, I'm in the process of moving from Colorado to another state, so I wanted to pre-record some videos and get these up and running for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I will have everything that I used for the whole face and the eyes down below in the description box. I know I didn't show what I wear on the face today because I wanted to keep this video as short as possible, so expand the description box down below if you want to see everything that I use, and I will also put my username for Instagram and Twitter, which is at glamourbylexi. Also, I have a Snapchat, so if you want to tune into my everyday life off camera, that's the place to find me. And I hope you guys have a great time during the holidays with your friends and family, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.